kemudian sampai dengan bulan Oktober. Dan penggunaan dari ini masih agak sangat dari awal sehingga akhirnya perlu untuk ditingkatkan penggunaan. Saya yakin bahwa jurnal-jurnal yang berkualitas yang ada di jaring sosial dan di besar itu juga penting untuk kegiatan kita dari berbagai dosen maupun akademisi untuk maupun untuk pasien. Kalau kemudian kalau ini tidak belum sampai mungkin saja belum terlalu dikenal antara kita. Yang ini akan ada tamu dari Singapura, dari kita sendiri. Ya, sebagai marketing manager Asia Pasifik. Setelahnya acara akan kembali dari Elsevier, akan ada penjelasan dari Elsevier, presentasi, dan jawab, silakan menanyakan tentang segala macam pertanyaan. Dan juga ada sedikit pertanyaan. Mungkin dari saya. Untuk mengakses display sudah kita sediakan di website nk.ac.id pada buku tinggal klik saja untuk kemudian
So I don't have so many examples like right. So yeah, quite interesting profession. I used to work with now I have to get I'm working at my role is more marketing. Today I'm talking about who we are, what can we offer you, and why we have and what's the benefit as students, as managers, as researchers, what's the benefit that we provide. If I'm just too fast, just stop me anytime and feel free to ask some questions if needed so we can get going. Yeah, thank you so much. So let's move on. Who we are. So I'm not getting into much detail because I think most of us know who Elsevier is. Because we all work reading from the journals and books that have been published by Elsevier. So we have been publishers, but we have also diversified into electronic solutions. So these electronic solutions are more like e-library solutions where you can find quick answers to any of your physical questions. We are located in more than 24 countries. We are 7,000 plus worldwide. We have 130 years experience in academic publishing. We have partners, we have editors, more than 80,000 editors. So the content that we have is trusted content, it's evidence-based content, it's written by more than 1.8 million authors worldwide. It's international content. We also have content that's very localized to different countries. So when I say localized countries, you have guidelines, right? So we have clinical practice guidelines. These guidelines are taken from local authors. So if there's any particular guideline or country or medical association in the country recommends, we follow that as well. So all the localized guidelines also go into this point. So we are a content provider and we have more than 700,000 viewers. So you might come across different number of publishers or content about Elsevier is that we provide trusted content, and these trusted content has been reviewed by a lot of entities. So that's special about Elsevier. What we do, so everyone knows what we do. We are content providers. Basically, we provide content from electronic versions, books, journals, whatever content we want to see. I think this generation is moving more into from print to electronic. So we have also diversified, and that's where we are. So if you look at the specialties, we have all the specialties under medicine. You see cardiology, neurology, ortho, anything, all the specialties we have under this particular product. And you might have heard about Mind Direct, Lancet, Cell, Chef, and all these big ones. Because we basically represent all these businesses. That's the kind of bread and butter of our medicine. So everything comes from Elsevier. So we are the best content providers. I'm proud to be that. So when you look at the awards and accolades, any Nobel Prize winner, he or she is an author of Elsevier. So we have proud authors with one Nobel Prize winner. So the content that you get from Elsevier from UPeDDi is all reviewed and it's the best content you can ever find. Moving on, it's about how many healthcare professionals we have. So across the globe, we serve more than 20 million healthcare professionals. And if you look at our customers, we have one of the best, many best customers that are listed here. You've heard of Howard University State, you have heard of National Healthcare Group, Apollo Hospitals. These are really fun in Southeast Asia, and we are really liking our product. We have given a lot of testimonials. We speak to a lot of customers. They are quite happy with the content. And we also listen to our customers' feedback. So when we give feedback, we try to incorporate that into our product, and that's how the best content comes. Also, we partner with some of the big associations, and we also have local products. So some of the local products we see here, like MyPGME, is like postgraduate examination. So we also have products that's really serving the students. So if you students are looking for an entrance exam related subject, we also have that content that comes from Elsevier. So feel free to get into the Elsevier website, find out the additional products that we have. If you would like to have access or even a free trial access for some time, we are happy to provide it. And I list out a few of our products. So we just don't serve only physicians or only healthcare professionals. So it starts from being a student. So healthcare professional is an ongoing thing, and you have to be continuously educated and be up to date to be serving people, right? Because we are dealing with science. So we talk about a lot of products here. We've got a facility, probably the others are what we are trying to come up with some station as well. Because some of the countries are not really ready to take up this product. But just to let you know, we have a number of products. Starting from clinical field, we have referencing solutions, particularly for radiologists. It's called SATDX. If you would like to have a look at any of these products for free trial, from the top of our business manager, she can help you with some reactions. Here's a video that provides you a quick story about how our company is associated with healthcare professionals, and beyond healthcare professionals, how we are associated with a patient journey, how concerned are we in terms of serving patients. It's just not about providing content, but we also try and educate patient safety. So I would like to play this video for you.
Elsevier provides over 25% of the world's clinical content and serves over 20 million healthcare professionals. Our and digital-based clinical solutions take our trusted content and integrate it into the clinical workflow, helping healthcare professionals make better decisions and ensuring patients receive better care at every stage of the patient journey. So let's see this in action. Jane Smith is 45 and a mum of 3. She's been feeling under the weather for the past 4 weeks. Jane logs on to the online digital health and symptom checker and completes a short assessment. Here, Elsevier's Arezzo technology analyzes her symptoms in light of her age and past history as a smoker and offers Jane self-care advice. However, when Jane's symptoms get worse, she knows to call a national health helpline. The triage nurse Jane speaks to is supported by the same clinical decision support tool, and after further assessment, the nurse makes an online appointment with Jane's GP, updating Jane's medical record with her worsening symptoms. When Jane visits her GP, it is Arezzo pathways integrated with her medical record that supports the GP's decision-making. Jane's GP requests that she receives an urgent chest X-ray and be referred into the local respiratory outpatient clinic. He uses Arezzo pathways to send the referral letter with supporting information whilst providing Jane with education handouts. Jane is seen in an outpatient's clinic 6 days later, where her doctor accesses the hospital record, the referral document, and chest X-ray result. The radiologist has already used StatDX from Elsevier to support his review of the image, matching images and radiology information from its extensive library. The clinic doctor, following examination and reviewing a wealth of content in Clinical Key, selects his differential diagnosis in the EHR. The differential diagnosis is linked to an order set created from the Elsevier catalogue. This includes radiology, labs, investigations, and initial treatments, supporting his diagnosis and initiating care. The doctor is confident that the order set is based on best practice and standardized protocols, offering the best care for the patient. The clinic nurse then initiates the relevant Elsevier care plans for Jane, based on latest evidence for oncology care. The care plan ensures an interdisciplinary and evidence-based approach to care, supporting Jane and her family through a difficult time. Jane is admitted to hospital for a bronchoscopy and the start of her treatment. Alongside this, the junior doctor in the clinic is asked to present Jane's case to his colleagues and to establish current and new thinking on the treatment of patients with lung cancer. The doctor uses the info button on Jane's clinical record to search Clinical Key so he can present and share the latest evidence. Jane's record has been updated on the GP system with a diagnosis of lung cancer and with information about her drugs and treatments started in the hospital. She has commenced her treatment and has been discharged home with information and support from the Elsevier patient engagement solutions delivered in an interactive and patient-friendly way. This allows Jane to be an active participant in her care at home, where a large amount of her care will take place. So, Elsevier clinical solutions have helped Jane and many others receive early diagnosis and the most appropriate treatment. Our solutions provide the right care at the right time, putting the patient's needs at the core, whilst supporting healthcare providers in provision of consistent, high-quality, cost-effective care across traditional care boundaries.
That's the magic. Why do you need that content? Do you even need medical information? Why? You probably look at this one. In 1950, the doubling time of medical knowledge was probably 50 years. You don't have enough content on the internet. You don't have enough clinical trials. Even if you have clinical trials going on in one global, nothing has been updated. So you probably take like 50 years to double the medical knowledge. Come down to 2010, it was at least 3 years, double your time. Look at 2020, it's only 73 days. So it's going to be faster and you need to really catch it up speed. Every 73 days, if your medical knowledge has to be like double like what you have right now, who's going to provide you that, right? And who's going to provide you at a cheaper cost? It's very difficult. But has Elsevier. That's clinicity. What is clinicity? So clinicity is basically a research engine. The very layman term, this is explained not in a very technical term. I would say this is a resource platform. This is an online platform where you can find the answers. How? Because it's an engine which is made to think like a physician. So there is no algorithm, so many C programming done behind, which makes it think fast. And it's trusted content because all the content comes from Elsevier repository. It's just one search engine, but you have more than 1,000 books and more than 600 latest journals that's sitting right behind this platform. So anytime if you do the content, you use trusted content. It is complete because it's not the latest content that we're providing you. We also provide you with journals that are in press. So there's no publisher on the globe, I can think of, who can provide you with information that actually is the press. Which is not even like peer review report, but it's not published. So before it comes up there or anywhere else, it's already on the platform. So that fact is and it's very convenient because it's optimized. You have mobile apps right with you. You have an app on your mobile, you just go to the app and get information right there. So on the go, wherever you are, you just need a 4G or 3G network, then find the answer. Let's look at challenges physicians will face, and I'll go into different persona and go into what kind of challenge the research will face, what kind of challenge the expert will face, and then step into the review of the So look at challenges faced by a physician. A physician needs to improve patient outcomes, needs to be efficient, needs to synthesize clinical answers with comprehensive evidence, also needs to increase number of patient examples because we have a target, right? How many patients they see in our patients per day. And also the most challenging thing is with that limited time frame, we need to be the key census of patients and native patients. So how do we help? So we have an efficient system that can provide the best care quality and can also keep them current. I will get into more details because I'm going to do a demo later on, but how do we keep efficient is all the smart search, all the relevant point of care needs. So when I say point of care is basically when your patient is described front and you have a physical question, you don't know where to go, right? Like you can't ask your patient, okay, can you do another one? So you press on something, but you don't have to do that. You don't have to run like every time. You just have like take 2 minutes out of the patient that you could have a mobile or an iPad or desktop right in front of you. If you have a question with, okay, this patient is malaria patient, this patient, anxiety providing financial patient, or is it qualified care? That level of confusion and quickly ask something and say that, oh, okay, I have the answer. Someone executive. A lot of hospitals in Asia, I would say, it's maybe rude to say that, but a lot of hospitals in Asia, they run as a business. So they have a business target, and these are the chief executives, mostly not doctors. They are medical, they're probably business professionals who are looking to the revenue. Of course, you need revenue to run the hospital, right? Probably not university hospitals who are maybe not non-profit organizations sometimes, but some of the organizations are really looking these problems. So executives would stress on the point that doctors will have to find more patients, they have to find more time with the patients. So patient satisfaction is very important in this time. So the challenges that hospital executives face would be, of course, patient satisfaction levels, maintaining revenue and high profits, dealing with changes in delivery and better care, because anything that affects the reputation of the hospital is directly related to the business. So these are the challenges of executive. So how are we going to handle that? Again, the trusted information that we provide will help the doctor make their decisions faster. So that's the reason we call our product decision-making products. So these decision-making solutions help doctors decide on a diagnosis faster. So the downtime that you spend with the patient is less, at the same time you get people patients. This way we help hospital executives meet their target and all the services coming. Come to students now. So what is the challenge that students face in medical schools? Information overload. So there's information everywhere. What is trusted and what is evidence-based? Well, probably your lecturers might ask you to find a bunch of questions, answers to a bunch of questions, but where you go? It's not a place to go because you need a slide and it has to be a trusted school. Just start getting to Google, not to UPeDDi and say that, okay, this is the content I require, I got it from Google, so it should be lectured. No. You have limited time and cost in searching for trusted information. So not many universities, like your university, would pay for educational needs. There are universities that say, some in Malaysia, they are like cutting down all the resources provided. You must be very lucky that your university is really providing you information, trusted content. Efficiency under time constraints, patient safety, of course, and because students can't handle patients, obviously, even when I was in the med school, my second year, I was already in practice. So half the day was more like training, rest half at least 2 hours each day. What do I know at that meeting, or what kind of experience do I have? By the time I had only cleared like anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, pathology, and I'm already in clinical. I'm like, where am I? I feel like I have no idea what's happening around me. So patient safety is a big advantage when you ask students to be patient centered. Again, we provide trusted, efficient, and accessible information. So even when I'm kind of learning a patient care environment, just at the beginning of my med school, I still know what position I'm looking at, what is harmful, what is not harmful to patients. That level of information I get, and hands-on practice that comes with your clinical needs. So this is more comprehensive about what we offer. We have books, journals, sponsors, which we call feature sponsors. These are summary information. You search for my one department, you get everything starting from what kind of symptoms, treatment, how to diagnose it, and those kind of simple summarized information get on first consult and procedure consult. You have drug monographs, you have detailed pharmacological drug monographs that comes from Gold Standard. Gold Standard is one of those top-rated drug monograph therapy that comes from the US. So that has been brought into clinical field, and that's available to you already. So if you look at clinical field, you already have like so many products under one big clinical field. So the platform is huge. You can't imagine how big that platform is. It looks very simple because we've made it simple because we don't want people to get worried with it. Some providers, even have competitors, when you look at the platform, you don't know where to navigate. So complicated. We made it very simple, but the background is like super complex. You have multimedia, you have video, you have images. We have more than 200,000 images here, And multimedia, we have 700,000 surgical video. So you can't download some videos here due to some privacy issues, but then you can just play it how many times you want. We also have a number of titles. You name any title that's already in your clinical journalism. So the best of it, we have chess, we have AMEC, we have best of the books even for diagnostic radiology, brains, everything. So this is one big platform. Review, which is like deep down research. You have 1,100+ journals where you can just go deep dive research if you're a researcher, or even representative books if you are a student. You have everything here. You have more than 600 books in fact. So that's for research needs. Best thing is you have this is fully mobile. You can access it from anywhere. It's just not mobile, it's still not iPad. You can even access it from home. So we call it remote access user. So we have an ID for that. Take the ID from your administrator and go home and you log in and you can still access it. So that we call it self-access, remote user ID. So just bear in mind. Alright. Now let's do a quick clinical demo. So before that, I will just walk you into the case. So this is an example of claudication. This is a real case. Richard is 62 years old, hypertensive smoker, returns to primary care physician for his annual physical examination. So his only complaint is a 2-month history of right calf aching pain and now occurs daily during walk when he does a long drive down. The pain routinely appears about halfway down the driveway and rapidly resolves when he briefly stops and stands. He denies right lower extremity rest pain, no skin changes, no ulcers. This is the condition. On medical examination, only few findings are slightly increased. RLE of detailed posterior tibial and dorsalis pulses. Physician also tentatively diagnosed Richard with claudication. So physician is now confident it has to be claudication, not more than that. But does this patient require an angiography or not? We all know how much an angiography costs. So it's simply adding on the cost to a patient or repeatedly asking the patient to come to the clinic. Physician is not confident at this time. He thinks that what if I need additional tests to confirm that it's claudication, but he already knows that it's claudication. He goes into clinical view, searches for, this is called a quick check and short confirmation. So he searches for claudication right here. He searches for claudication, and these are the number of searches that gets thrown out because it's an ocean of content that you have. The moment you search something, this is going to throw all the information here. So you have full text articles, you have book chapter, you have drug monograph, everything. Get into full text articles. I was browsing this one, Society for Vascular Surgery Practice Guidelines, because it's always good to go into the guidelines first. Look at this. You scroll down to diagnosis. It it says measurement of ankle rate of index is the primary method for establishing diagnosis of ED. So this is already a confirmation. He looks at the pulse and he's already confirmed that with prolongation. Moving on, the diagnosis in the second column says we recommend using ABI as the first line non-invasive test. So this is a recommendation that's clinically provided. We are not teaching you here, but we recommend that this is the best diagnostic intervention that you can. All those jazzy, very beautifying platforms, we just need the content that's the heart of the entire platform, and that is clinically. And this is across the care continuum. When we say care continuum, it's across healthcare professionals. It could be a nurse, it could be a life health practitioner, it could be a physician. Anyone would benefit out of this platform. And because we are dealing with life, I think it's very important that we consider how to improve the overall health outcome. Some of the hospitals who already have in Malaysia, so I've listed their names here. We have some testimonials. This is from International Medical University of Malaysia. So they say that there's one doctor there, lecturer, who says, I always tell my colleagues to refer to clinical aid for preparing their lectures, presentations, or when they want to recommend reading to their students. So now the 9 testimonials I put here. This is University Vidhya in Malaysia. So this professor, head of medical program and head of editorial journals. So he also recommends clinical aid. Some partners in Southeast Asia, and these are our international partners: Johns Hopkins, UPenn, Stanford University, Harvard. And some testimonials we have from Johns Hopkins University. I'll leave this presentation later for you to have a read. So I'm going to get into the demonstration part of it. Let's do a quick demonstration before everyone goes to sleep. I know I'm talking too long, so we'll start looking into the computer now. Thank you. Let's go into demonstration.